The battle to see who is going to be New Jersey's next governor is heating up. The polls are getting close. The race is tightening. It's only 10 days and a wake-up away. Diana Blass has the full story.
Volunteers are working overtime inside Republican Kim Guadagno's campaign offices. We're 13 days out from New Jersey's governor's race, and this candidate's got some challenges. The Democratic National Committee just announced it plans to invest even more into the governor's race. This as Guadagno continues to lag in the polls and trail in fundraising.
There's no doubt in my mind they're afraid, they're nervous, and that they've been able to draw on national funding in order to get their campaign message out, which is something, by the way, that Phil Murphy said he wouldn't do.
The DNC says it'll invest 6 figures into New Jersey's governor's race, as well as races in the state legislature. It comes on the heels of high-profile visits from Democrats like former Presidents Barack Obama and Bill Clinton. Republican State Senator Jem Beck could be impacted.
Really, the only way we've been able to combat it is through hard work, frankly.
As for the governor's race, Phil Murphy is still in the lead, but a new poll from Stockton University shows the race is tightening.
We did a poll October 13th that showed Phil Murphy ahead by 18 points. This poll shows it's down to 14 points. Kim Guadagno is gaining a little ground, but it's still a comfortable lead for Murphy.
The Stockton poll followed one by Quinnipiac University. That one showed a 20-point lead for Murphy. It also signaled a slightly tightening of the race. 2 new endorsements happened on Friday. The Record endorsed Murphy, and the Asbury Park Press endorsed Guadagno. I'm Diana Blass reporting for Chasing News.
Thank you, Diana. All right, let's bring in our A-plus panel to break this down. 10 days and a wake-up. We're almost here. Vinny Brand, what do you think? I mean, look, the race clearly is tighter than people want to admit. The consistent thing that I've seen from all these polls, the Stockton poll, Quinnipiac, and even the internal polls, both Republicans and Democrats, undecideds, anywhere between 1 in 10 to 1 in 5 voters, still have no idea 10 days out.
Well, I can tell you this, I don't know how it's going to turn out. I can tell you, I'm amazed that these two candidates were able to suddenly make the election interesting. And it is an interesting election. I mean, everyone thought it was a shoo-in. Now it's becoming tight. It's going to be an exciting couple of days, and we'll see how New Jersey.
Naima, what do you think? I mean, you would have thought a month ago this was a done deal. Murphy was going to win by 20 points. Some polls now have this as a single-digit race, and you've got a Democratic candidate really focused on the base. It looks like they're very concerned about turnout in Newark, in Patterson, in Irvington, Camden. What do you think?
Well, I think that it's good to see that Democrats are coming together from all over the world to help this campaign. This is 1 out of 2 governor races happening in the United States, and people are really rallying together to make sure that we see our next governor as a Democrat in the state of New Jersey. I think we've seen enough of the Christie reign, and we're looking for something new.
But why isn't it working? Why has the race tightened so much in the last 2 weeks? If you look at the lopsided amount of money between what the Democrats are spending and what the Republicans are spending, she's doing this on a shoestring, and it's single digits.
I personally don't think it's very tight. I don't think money has anything to do with it. I think people are dissatisfied, generally speaking, but I agree. This and Virginia are the most important elections that this country has seen. It needs to be a referendum. Democrats need to get off their tails and vote, even though he's so far ahead in the polls.
Vinny, it seems to me that the tax and spend issue is front and center, and the polls are starting to reflect the fact that people are worried that they're not going to be able to afford 4 years of Murphy.
They are worried about it, but I mean, some of this tax plan makes a lot of sense. Listen, we got to stop prosecuting marijuana laws and legalize and tax marijuana. It's a big component of the thing. We need to tighten up corporate taxes. Listen, Phil Murphy's a bright guy, and we do need to raise taxes. How we do it is what's important. And if we're going to do it on the backs of the working man, that's bad. It sounds like if you listen to his plan, he's going to tax big companies, he's going to find the loopholes and close them, decriminalize marijuana and tax that.
Now, I've been accused by some, including Governor Christie, of not being great at math, but somehow that $9 billion he wants to spend on education and the tax hike of $1.3 billion doesn't add up. We'll see. Got to leave it there. Vinny, great to see you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Bill.
All right.